Hi, I'm Becky Davis here at the Senior Network, and I'm here again with my good friend Christyn Gialanella with Serenoa.
Yes.
And thank you again for coming in again today. It's great to see you. I hope you're having a great start to your summer.
Yes, I am.
It's busy. It's a busy time.
Very busy time of the year.
And I know your company you work so well with the seniors in our area. And before we sat down, we were talking about nurse care management and how important that is. And so for us who don't really understand what that looks like, can tell us what a nurse care manager does and how it benefits your patients, your clients, but also family.
Absolutely. So a nurse care manager is somewhat of a confusing topic to a lot of people. They just haven't heard about it or really know what it is that we do. So basically what we are is we're a consultant for the family or the client, and we help them navigate all aspects of their health care. So it can be from coordinating and attending physicians' appointments, it can be medication management, chronic disease oversight, really just kind of meeting the individual where they are and tailoring our services to their needs. So we're very client specific in the sense that each case looks a little different.
Of course, yeah. You can't pigeonhole someone and say, oh, everyone's going to need this.
No, but I mean, really the way it functions, that I explain it to families who aren't familiar with it, it's almost as if, you have a nurse in your family and we're looking out for your family member and kind of guiding you through all the twists and turns of, the aging process, as well as, the general disease process as we're managing different complexities as we get older.
Yeah, and it is such a personal business that you're in.
Absolutely.
Working with the family and also meeting the family's needs as well that can't be there with their mom or their dad.
Absolutely, yes. We're often called, the surrogate daughter, where, family is just elsewhere. They're busy with, careers, life, families of their own, and they can't be here the way they'd like to be for their family or their parents. And that's where we step in and kind of bridge that gap and make sure that extended family is kept in the know. Everyone understands what's going on, and we're really here to advocate for our clients.
And I was going to say, you go in, you advocate for them. And when you do that, I mean, do you have like a file on their like do not resuscitate, all their healthcare power of attorneys and things like that?
Yes, that is a big part of our general intake process for a new client. We need to make sure that all of their legal documents are up to date. If not, we make trusted referrals within the community for those. We also make sure that we understand if they've appointed a healthcare power of attorney or durable power of attorney, that we keep copies on file, that person knows who we are, so that we can work together to see the best possible outcome for the client should a medical emergency arise.
And you know what else is? I keep seeing this more and more in my own business at the Cypress. More and more people needing transportation. Now at the Cypress, we can provide transportation, but then there are times there are off hours so we can't.
Right.
Do you provide that transportation?
We do. Transportation right now is currently housed under our what we call Concierge Senior Services.
Oh, well, let's talk about that. Some more of that. Yeah.
So that is really pretty much anything that seniors could need in the community where perhaps they don't need, a full-time caregiver and, they don't want to pay the minimum number of hours. These are kind of one-off little things. Perhaps they need help with an errand. They need help organizing at home. Right. They need transportation to run some errands that might be outside of, what they can get within their own community, or perhaps they're just not driving.
Right. Well, that's what we're finding. Right?
Yes, we absolutely do that, and it's actually a big part of our agency. These concierge services. I mean, we run some clients' households as far as tracking AC maintenance, coordinating repairs with a handyman, organizing bills to be paid, tracking things. Those are all items that we work on.
No one even knows it. I don't think that you had me at concierge.
Yes.
You know, because you're right. And you know what? When you have when those kind of things, when the AC breaks and the roof leaks and I can't get to my doctor, that just puts piles on the stress.
Agreed.
And then all these, any symptoms or ailments or they just kind of bubble up to the top because of that stress.
Absolutely.
And that's your job to take care of that.
Our job is to make life easier for seniors. Plain and simple.
Yeah, that should be tagline.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna tag that.
Yeah, well, you are great. It's so good to have you here again.
Thank you so much,
and thanks
Becky.
for come back again. And well, I look forward to our next conversation.
I do as well.
And everything you do at Serenoa. Thank you.
Thanks.